Hi, this is Andy Flipiuk in Toronto for the week of March the 2nd. The end of February saw a tremendous sell-off in global equity markets. This week, we saw the U.S. Federal Reserve make an emergency 50 basis point cut to interest rates, going from 1.75 down to 1.25 in a reaction to the coronavirus and the global slowdown. This is an amazing development, as it was hoped that the Fed was done cutting. Just a year ago, or a year and a half ago, they were raising rates, cutting back on money printing. Now we're in full-blown cutting of interest rates and more money printing. At the start of this year, the U.S. 10-year bond was at 1.9%. The yield now is 0.95%. We have the U.S. 2-year at 0.62%, which means the markets are effectively building in another at least 2 rate cuts from the U.S. Federal Reserve. So it looks like we're on our way back to low rates, and it's going to be with us for a while. What's so interesting about this is that markets basically dictated this to the Fed, not the other way around. The bond market rallied heavily, driving interest rates down, which kind of forced the Fed to lighten or to loosen rates and provide more credit. This morning, the Bank of Canada followed suit. And again, major central banks around the world are following suit as we lower rates to fight the global slowdown. Now, you can tell that the Bank of Canada, obviously is seeing the same thing as the U.S. Federal Reserve, but the last thing they want to do is cut to add more fuel to the housing market, which they're trying to gently, not talk down, but through policy, lower these bubble-like levels so that affordability comes back. This is not going to help the situation at all. So these markets are very, very volatile, and it's important that people recognize that central bank policy has clearly failed. They are following the market, so they're reacting to events rather than dictating. We'll keep you posted, but the world is changing very quickly. Thanks for watching.